Okay then guys, welcome back to another video. So if you watch the entire series, you'll know that I'm sitting in my granddad's, now my sister's 2008 Fiat Punto 1.2. Basically, we're going to have the car for 3 years sitting in the garage, not being used. I gave it to my sister when she passed her test. She's passed the test about a week ago. Now, getting it back on the road, I have done all the mechanical jobs. It should be ready for its MOT now. I'm just in the process of cleaning the entire car. Obviously, when a car's been sitting for the best part of 3 years, it's going to be pretty damn filthy. Now, I've actually done the engine bay already. Now, in this video, I'm going to be doing the exterior of the car. So stay tuned and look forward to that. Okay, so from a distance, it doesn't actually look that bad, but it's when you get closer and you actually start to see just how much dirt is built up on this thing. You can see on the roof just covered in like dust and all this crap. Now, like I said in my engine bay cleaning video, I'm not going to be going for perfection. I just want to give the car its first clean in 3 years and do a semi, okay job. And if it looks anything better than it does now, then we're, on the way to making it look like a better car. So, yeah, let's get into the video. Let's get into cleaning it. I'll probably have about an hour and a half of daylight left before it gets dark, and I just hope the rain stays off as well, at least for until I've dried the car. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be doing is using the jet wash, the pressure washer, just to get as much loose dirt and just everything that I can get off really without touching the paintwork is going to be a bonus. So let's get on with the jet wash and let's do that first. Okay then, so I've gave the car a once over with the jet wash and this is how it's looking. Obviously a lot better than it was before. Actually looks like really clean now. Obviously you can see still a lot of dirt still on here. Okay, so what I'm going to go do now is I'm going to grab my degreaser. This is just like dish soap or washing up liquid, whatever you want to call it. Now, you wouldn't usually put this on like for every single wash, because obviously it's a degreaser. It's actually going to strip like any wax and things you have on as well. So I'm only going to put this on now because obviously it's going to be the first wash in like what, 3 years. I will be then washing it with a shampoo and a wax. Don't wash your car every week with a a degreaser, because you're just going to be stripping back to like pretty much just to the lacquer every single week, every single time you're going to be washing the car. So I'm going to be spraying the worst affected areas like the wheels and the lower parts of the doors, the bumper, and the bonnet and places like that. Just the places that are going to be the worst affected with this degreaser. Now obviously you could use a wheel cleaner. I don't have a wheel cleaner, so I'm just, you know, spraying this degreaser. Now the rear wheels aren't actually too bad because obviously these are drum brakes. On the fronts they're discs, so they're obviously going to be a lot worse and caked in brake dust. One wheel done. As you can see, look, see all that like brake dust. Now obviously they are scuffed and, you know, they could do with a refurb, but we're not going to be doing that, so I'm just going to be cleaning it. Hopefully this degreaser is going to do its job on that old brake dust. Okay, so wheels are done. I'm going to go ahead and spray the worst affected areas, which are usually the lower doors, things like that. And also the bumpers and the bonnet as well. Okay then, so all of the worst affected areas have been sprayed with that degreaser solution, aka washing up liquid. As you can see, it's just going to be a case of jet washing all that off. Hopefully it's going to lift a little bit more dirt, and then the last thing is going to be the contact wash with the shampoo wax solution, and they're actually going to be making contact with the paintwork with a mitt. Okay, so here's how we're looking after spraying the degreaser off. Miles better already. It's already starting to look pretty clean. Okay then, now, so I have 2 buckets and I'm going to fill one up with cold water and one up with hot water with a mixture of this wash and wax mix. Just going to put a few capfuls of this in there, fill it up with hot water, and then the other bucket up with cold water. Okay, so we have our wash bucket there with the hot water in and the wax and shampoo mix, and then we have a bucket of just cold water there. Now the reason that there's 2 buckets is because the one with the hot soapy water in, or the with the shampoo and the wax mix, is because that's what I'm actually going to be dipping the mitt in first. Then I'm going to be cleaning an area of the car, and I'm going to be dipping it in the cold water bucket to rinse any dirt that's still on the car and still on the mitt off. And then you dip it again in the hot water and then clean an area, and then yeah, just keep going as you're going along. Now when you're cleaning it, you do not want to go in a circular motion as a lot of people do, and that's how you get swirl marks on your paint. You want to be going in a straight line, and you want to try and find different panels to do it one time, and then clean your mitt and then move on to the next panel. You'll see what I mean anyway, but that's the basics of it anyway. Now we dunk in the cold water. Okay, so another tip as well is you always want to start at the top of the car and then work your way down to the bottom. Do all around the bottom at the end, because that is going to be the worst area. That's going to be where most of the leftover dirt is going to be, and you do not want to be rubbing that all over the entire car. So you want to be making sure you start at the top, so the roof, the top windows, and the windscreen, and the rear window, and then work your way around down to the bottom. Okay, so I've used the mitt with the shampoo and wax on. I've been around the whole car, working my way from the top to the bottom. Here's how it's looking so far. Still got the wheels left to do, but I think it's actually looking pretty nice so far, pretty shiny. Now, something you can do at this stage as well is actually clean the inside of the doors, like the door shuts and the sills and whatever else. You can either do this obviously when you're cleaning the interior. I'm going to quickly go over it now just so it's a job less to do when I do the interior, but I'm going to do that quickly and then I'll move on to do the wheels. Okay then, so that's all of the door shuts cleaned. Obviously not yet dried, but I've done all 4 doors now. And now it's just going to be a case of doing the wheels. Okay, and so here's how the wheels are looking. Rears are looking very nice, and the fronts obviously not perfect still, you know, some old brake dust caked on them, but a whole lot better than what they were. And here is the other side. Okay, so now all is left is to jet wash the whole thing again, just to get everything off, and then dry it. That's going to be it. Okay, so the whole car has been jet washed. It's now going to be time to dry it with a clean microfiber towel. Okay, so that is the exterior pretty much done. The entire car is dry now. I'm actually pretty amazed with the results. Just looks so clean right now. Okay then, so I'm actually back home now, and I couldn't end this video earlier on because my camera ran out of storage space. Now I have like a 32 gig memory card in here, and that's like I think 2 hours of recording, which I somehow managed to fill today, like filming so much, filming so many videos. But obviously, yeah, I'm going to end this video here. It has been the video where I have completely cleaned the exterior of the car. There should be one more video before the car is finished, and then it'll be going for the MOT. Tomorrow I will likely be taking it for the MOT, but before that we will have to completely clean the interior of the car. You've seen the interior of the car, it's like complete state, so it needs doing as soon as possible. Yeah, I'm going to end this video here. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Please give it a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in that next video. Peace!